Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jade Cargill returned during the Elimination Chamber Toronto Premium Live event. On Instagram, WWE superstar Jade Cargill sent a message to Cargill after she took out Naomi. The 32-year-old superstar had been absent since November 2024. When she was ambushed by a mystery attacker backstage on SmackDown. While footage showed Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez leaving the scene of the incident, Cargill had her sights on Naomi, taking her out of the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Cargill's latest Instagram post caught Parker's attention. The latter sent a 5-word message to the Storm. Check out a screen grab of Parker's Instagram comment. Bill Apter commented on Jade Cargill's return, questioning WWE's decision to play her entrance theme during the return. Speaking on wrestling's The Wrestling Time Machine, the veteran praised the segment, claiming Cargill's attack almost looked like a shoot. He said Jade Cargill didn't appear on the latest edition of Monday Night Raw to explain her actions. However, her now former ally and Naomi's tag team partner, Bianca Belair, was on the show. It remains to be seen how the storyline will unfold. Big Storm, LTTDLYL. A message to Jade Cargill. In the world of professional wrestling, it's not just about body slams, high-flying moves, or mic skills. It's about the message you send, the story you create, and the legacy you build. Every wrestler, no matter how big or small, adds a piece to the ever-expanding narrative that draws in millions of fans from around the world. But there's one thing that separates the true warriors from the pretenders: intent. When Jade Cargill stepped into the ring and decisively took out Naomi, she wasn't just sending a message to Naomi, or even to the fans. No, she was sending a message to the whole locker room. But perhaps the loudest and most direct message was from me, Storm. And trust me, Jade, this big storm, it's not the lil one, baby. This is a storm that's been building for years. A storm of pride, strength, and perseverance. A storm fueled by every setback, every challenge, every person who doubted my ability to be the best in this business. What you did to Naomi? It wasn't a message, it was a mistake. And that mistake, it's gonna come back to haunt you. The build-up, a war of words. Jade Cargill's rise to prominence in WWE was nothing short of meteoric. The fans loved her. They hated her. They'd feared her. She walked into the company with all the charisma of a star destined for greatness. And with her athleticism and power, she had a right to demand the spotlight. She had a chip on her shoulder, a belief that the world needed to see her as the dominant force in women's wrestling. But then the world of women's wrestling changed forever. Naomi, arguably one of the most electrifying performers to ever step foot in a WWE ring, was taken down. Naomi had already earned her place in history. She had electrified crowds with her athleticism, unmatched agility, and sheer willpower. But Jade didn't see that history. She saw a name, a target. What Jade didn't count on was the storm that was quietly brewing in the shadows. Naomi's fall wasn't just a message for her. It was a signal that every woman in that locker room needed to step up. And I, Storm, have been waiting for my moment. I'm not one to sit in the back and quietly watch someone like Jade bulldoze their way through everyone. I am no stranger to the Storm, Jade, and you have just made the mistake of waking it up. You took Naomi out, but you didn't take the heart of the women's division. You didn't take the soul. You may have taken down Naomi's body, but you haven't faced me yet. And when I say me, I don't mean the storm that comes in weak, that just rumbles a bit before settling down. No, when I say big storm, I mean the kind of storm that levels everything in its path. The storm that doesn't fade away, doesn't get knocked out, doesn't let you forget it. Jade, you woke up something much bigger than you realize. The message. This is personal. You've made a lot of enemies, Jade. Some will fight you in the ring, some will fight you with their words, but me, I'm coming for you with everything I've got. I've fought through every obstacle, every setback, and every challenge to get here. You don't know what it's like to face down real adversity, Jade. You've walked in with a sense of entitlement, assuming that everything is owed to you. That's where you're wrong. You see, I've been doing this for years. I've learned from the greats, trained in the shadows, and earned every step of my rise to the top. The reason I'm called Storm isn't just because of the way I move in the ring. It's because I've endured the worst life has thrown at me and come out stronger. Every hit, every defeat, every moment of doubt was a lesson, not a failure. It shaped me into the unstoppable force I am today. And you, Jade, are about to realize just what that means. Taking out Naomi wasn't an act of dominance. It was a sign of weakness. You targeted someone who was already down, someone who had already faced her struggles. It's easy to attack someone when their back is turned. But what happens when someone stands toe-to-toe with you? What happens when you face someone who isn't afraid to take it all? Someone who's been through hell and come back standing? You'll find out soon enough. I'm not here to make threats. I'm here to send you a message. A message loud and clear, right from the heart of the storm. The division is mine. You're not here to take it from me, Jade. No one can take what's been earned with blood, sweat, and tears. This isn't some game where you can just walk in and throw your weight around. This is real. This is raw. And I'm here to remind you of that. The confrontation, where the storm brews, the locker room is quiet. The sounds of heavy footsteps echo against the concrete floors. You can hear the whisper of anticipation in the air as everyone waits for the inevitable. They know I'm coming, Jade. And when I do, it won't be pretty. You've made your mark on Naomi, but you've also made a mistake. You've underestimated the resolve of the women in this locker room. You've underestimated me. You've made it clear that you're not here to make friends, that you're not here to be anyone's ally. You're here to take the spotlight, and in doing so, you've made a dangerous enemy, Jade. I've spent years cultivating my craft, learning from every victory and every loss. I've stepped into rings across the globe, facing the best of the best, and I've come out on top. You're not dealing with someone who's going to back down from a fight. You're not dealing with someone who's going to bow out when things get tough. I am the storm, and the storm only grows stronger with time. When the time comes, Jade, we'll meet in that ring. And when we do, you'll wish you'd stayed in your lane. You'll wish you'd never crossed paths with someone who's been through the fire and emerged unscathed. You'll realize that taking out Naomi wasn't the power move you thought it was. It was the first misstep in your career, the first crack in your armor. The storm is coming for you, Jade. And this one? It's not the Lil. The storm unleashed. The clash of titans. The time has come. The arena is electric, and the crowd is buzzing with excitement. Jade stands in the center of the ring, her eyes blazing with confidence. She's ready for whatever comes next. But what she doesn't know is that I'm already inside her head. I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and when I step through those ropes, it's not just another match. This is a reckoning. The sound of my theme music fills the arena, and I can feel the energy surge through my veins. The storm is here, and it's about to make its presence known. As I walk to the ring, my focus is sharp. The crowd roars with approval, knowing exactly what's coming. I'm not just walking into this match as a competitor. I'm walking in as someone who's been overlooked, disrespected, and underestimated for far too long. And now it's my time. Jade's face changes when she sees me standing in front of her. The cocky grin on her face falters for just a second. She wasn't ready for this. She wasn't ready for a woman who has the heart, the power, and the determination to bring everything she's got into that ring. I've fought for every inch of my place in this business. And now, Jade, it's time for you to feel the force of the storm. The bell rings and the match begins. We clash with a ferocity that shakes the very foundation of the arena. The crowd is on the edge of their seats, watching two titans collide. Every strike, every move is calculated. Every punch, every kick is delivered with purpose. But what Jade doesn't realize is that she's playing a dangerous game. She's already underestimated me once, and now she's paying the price. The storm builds faster and faster until it's impossible for her to escape. With a final devastating move, I take Jade down, pinning her to the mat. The referee counts, and the arena erupts in cheers. The storm has done its work. Jade, you may have thought you were the dominant force in women's wrestling. You may have believed you could take out Naomi and walk away unscathed. But now you know. You woke up the big storm, and this storm? It's not the little one. This storm? It's unstoppable. Epilogue. The storm continues. As I stand tall in the ring, my arm raised in victory, I know this is only the beginning. This is only the first chapter in a new era of dominance. The storm is far from over. And Jade Cargill? She's only just realized what it means to face someone like me. The storm has come, and it's here to stay. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.